Okay, let's go get going with part two. We'll make it full screen. And here we go.
It doesn't matter whether you focus in on it doesn't matter whether you focus in on where you feel those feelings flowing first. That's the command. Now, I want you to notice something. Generally speaking, this is a generalization. There are many exceptions. It's not true. Generally speaking, it's only those feelings that have a flow and movement that lead us into action. If the feeling just sitting there doesn't do anything. It's feelings that flow and move that move people into action, that tell the neurology, go. You guys ever get an adrenaline rush? Does it stay in one place or does it move through the body? It fucking moves through the body. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a rush. It would be an adrenaline spot, right? So generally speaking, I'm telling you now, this is like the machine language of female neurology. Generally speaking, it's the feelings that have a flow and a direction and movement that get acted upon. So I want to get them moving. Doesn't matter whether you focus in on where you feel those feelings flowing first, you get that? Or whether you focus in on where you feel them flowing next. What's the presupposition? That they're continuing to flow. You get it? That's the presupposition of that. Okay. Whether you focus in on where you feel them flowing next. And then I said, or whether you focus in on where you feel them flowing next. Yeah. Yeah. Now watch this. Or whether you focus in on where you feel them flowing that feels absolutely the best. Or whether you focus in on where you feel them flowing that feels absolutely the best. Now, what is that last one designed to do? Yeah, where do you think that's going to be, where it feels absolutely the best? Huh? Wherever it should be. But she'll fill in the blank. Yes.
What if, like, another feelings, for example, comes through, so not that is.
It won't. Here's why. Actually, it's a good question. He said, what if other feelings come up all of a sudden? They won't because she's measured this one. By measuring it, she's now made it real in her mind. That's why we say on a scale of 1 to 10, how good does it feel? Because the minute she measures it, now she's made it real. You understand? So nothing else is going to get in there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It like seals it off with a bubble of reality. Does this make sense to you? Yeah. Doesn't matter whether you focus in on where you feel it flowing first, or whether you focus in on where you feel it flowing next, presupposing it's flowing, and by the very nature of it flowing, it's going to impel her into action. Or whether you focus in on where you feel it flowing that feels absolutely the best, meaning, right? So now we've got those feelings flowing. Then you can say what matters. So the next sentence is what matters. Now underline the phrase what matters. Underline that phrase. That's another vague phrase. What matters according to who? Matters according to whom? By what standard? Measured by what? When? Where? How? It's completely vague. So it sets up the unconscious to accept suggestion. What matters is the more you feel those good feelings. Now this is what we call the more the more. I want you to find a place on the paper, draw a circle, and inside the circle write the more pattern. The more the more. The more
So
the
let
more
me
is
just
what I
subdivide
call,
this. We got her now focused in on the good feelings. We've got her to ratify the good feelings. We got her focused in. Now we're going to start building the presupposition that the more she feels the good, the more she enjoys the good feelings, the stronger, or the more she'll feel the desire to experience even more. And the more she feels that desire to experience even more, the more she'll enjoy the good feelings. So it's a really interesting loop we're building.
An accelerator and a thought binder. It takes someone's thinking and tells them what to do with it. What matters is the more you feel those good feelings flowing, the more you can feel your desire for more. And the more you feel your desire for more, the more you can feel the good feelings. So let me show you the structure of this. It's important that you get the concept. So will you look here? So the more is going to create, you could call it a thought binder. It's binding the direction of thought. It's saying, look here, the more you X, where X is whatever experience you want them to do or feel or have, right? The more you Y, where Y is whatever other experience you want them to have. And the more you Y, the more you X. Do you get it? So now look here. Notice what I'm saying. I say to her, the more you feel the good feelings, the more you feel your desire for more. Why am I saying that? What am I doing? Look here, guys. Look at the loop I'm building. Once you get this, your understanding will explode. Look at me. Pay attention. Breathe into your feet. I'm really tired, but I'm still going here because this is how important this is. Everybody look here. What you're doing is setting up a chain, a loop. She feels good feelings rather than doubt them or think, oh, I shouldn't do this. She's going to go, oh, good feelings? I desire more good feelings. And I desire more good feelings, and the more I desire more good feelings, the better the good feelings get. You're setting it up so the good feelings feed her desire for more, and her desire for more feeds the good feelings. Do you understand? You're conditioning her mind to invest very deeply in her good feelings and grab for more. Do you get it? This more the more pattern is incredibly powerful. It's a great way to condition a woman's mind to come up with the right set of conclusions about what to do with her good feelings. Because remember, she could always reach the conclusion, I'm aroused, but now I don't want to do anything. It happens. And I just have to say, the younger the lady, the more likely that's going to happen. So, when you get her to buy into this premise that the more she feels her good feelings, the more she'll feel desire for even more good feelings. The more she feels that desire for even more good feelings, the better she'll feel good feelings. You understand? You're conditioning her mind on how to reflect on the powerful feelings she has with you. So she's not going to go, oh, I don't want to do something with it. You're conditioned to go, oh my God, I want more. Do you get it? Yes, back there.
Also, I can get how this works on the first occasion.
Yeah.
If you're in a series of dates or in a relationship and you want to do the same kind of structure.
Okay, he says, I get how this works on the first time you get with her. What if you want to continue to build this presupposition? Okay? This is pretty advanced stuff, but what you can do, here's what you can do. When you set up that loop in her mind that the more she feels the good feelings, the better her desire, the more she has that desire for more, and the more she has the desire, the better the good feelings. Once you begin enjoying sex with her and doing sex with her and sharing sexual activity with her, what you can do is get her open cooperation. You can say to her, would you like to play with a little bit of suggestion?
So this is useful both for seduction, but also to improve the sex that you do have. You understand? Because you're giving her permission to enter a space where she not only responds and feels incredible pleasure, but that incredible pleasure feeds her desire for more. So I think I've shown what we need to see here. Let's get your